Hello, guys. Mostly, I just want to say Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good day or you had a good night. Maybe you had a restful sleep. Maybe you were up all night partying. Maybe you were watching television and all the different acts and things that are going on around the world. Mostly, we sat around and we watched what's it called? A big fat quiz. It's a British thing. It we were laughing we're almost in tears. It was brilliant. It was so funny. It's a quiz about the year that just ended. And they are blunt and rude and in your face and hysterically funny. The people they had as contestants, they're comedians, and they were wonderful. We had a really, really good time, and then we drank a lovely bottle of a high-end Prosecco from Italy, which feels very Scottish to us because it's very, very Scottish. And it was really good. Best one I've ever had. It was really good. I was quite pleased with it. I'm not really into the bubbly things too much, but this one was actually quite extraordinary. It was really good. It was supposed to be an excellent one, and it was. So it was kind of nice. It was a good time. We ate. Quill did a thing where he bought all this food. Oh my goodness. And apparently he'd been planning this for weeks. He just does these wonderful, kind things for people. And he'd been thinking about it for a long time. And he had kind of a different round of food for every hour for 5 hours. Yeah, we ate for 5 hours. It was amazing. I mean, not lots at a time, but, and there was just all kinds of stuff. It's like, what would you like? We have some of that, We had some Spanish, Mexican things. We had Indian stuff. We had, oh my gosh, like a Thai. It was just food, just all the food. It was really good. Every freaking hour in the hour, he'd come out with another platter of things, and it was kind of amazing. It was very good. And we had a good time. It was really nice. It was a good time. Oh my goodness. So I had a nice New Year. It was quiet and low key, but we laughed a lot, really hard. I mean, I can't remember what it was at one point. All of us were just sitting there, we're freaking laughing so hard, tears, in your face. It was great. It was fun. So I had a good time. We watched some of the New Year's stuff that's on television. Got to see Manished play twice. They went from being popular within a very, very small range of people, I guess, in Italy. Quite popular. Their fans knew them and loved them dearly. And then the Eurovision thing hit. And if you are a North American unfamiliar with Eurovision, your cultural education has a gap. You really need to look into that. It's I don't know what to call Eurovision. Oh my gosh. It's different. I don't know what to call Eurovision. You think of it as it's sort of like a talent show, right? Like, America's Got Talent or, whatever. I mean, the Brits started all this stuff. There's so many American or North American series that we take great pride in. They're just copies of what the Brits did a bazillion years before us, but this is another one. All these talent shows and stuff like this is very much a British thing. And the Eurovision, though, is a European, like, it's bigger and better, and it's been going on for decades. So if you don't know about it, you've missed a spot, guys. You really need to look into it. And it's I don't know what it is. It's worth watching. You have to know. You have to see it. You got to see it at least once. So look for it next year on your cable station and have a look at Eurovision, because You want to do this. You don't know this yet, but you do. Oh my God. It's an experience. I'm going to put it that way. It's an experience. It's interesting. But Maniskin won the last one, and they were just launched overnight into international status, and they've been in the United States a fair bit. They have been winning awards like crazy. They were playing for the New Year's Eve event. The whole Times Square blah 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 stuff. I mean, a lot of it's recorded ahead these days, but as they were. But I mean, that's pretty good. You kind of know you're moving up in the world when things are going well, and they're so good. Oh my goodness, they are so good. They've got such a different sound, and I have to admit, they last night they looked like a really good 70s band with the pants and the shoes. Oh my goodness, it was. They have a look. They're their own people. They have a look. They have a sound that really isn't like anything else around them, and I like them. I like them a lot. So I got to hear them again last night, which was very pleasant. It's a really good band. It is the band that inspired my daughter to teach herself Italian, which she has done, I may add. She just sat down and said, well, I guess I'm going to learn Italian, because she liked the band, and they are an Italian band, and a lot of their interviews and stuff were in Italian, and she wanted to be able to understand that, so she says, well, I'm going to teach myself Italian. And she has taught herself Italian. She translates for us. I mean, I walk into the living room on a regular basis, and she's watching movies in Italian. She's listening to, VODs in Italian. I attempted poorly, very poorly, I may add, to use the television because downstairs, the living room, I've taken over the living room while we have company, and I attempting to get into the television one night, and I was sitting here laughing at myself because I haven't used a television in so many years. I actually don't know how to start it. I don't know how to make it go. Back when I was still doing televisions, you walked across the room and you turned a switch, like you turned something. It went click, 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 when you wanted to change a channel or turn off and on the machine. And these days, that's not the case. It's like, is it going to be YouTube or Netflix or Disney Plus or Amazon Prime or blah, 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 blah. It goes on and on and on, right? And that's on top of the 497 different cable channels and all the rest of it. It's like, oh my God, I just don't even. So I was sitting there clicking on buttons, trying to sort things out. And I looked up and I realized that I had a bit of a double whammy because I don't know where the buttons are. And our remote actually is this beautiful, sleek, futuristic, lovely thing. It doesn't have a word on it. You're supposed to, I don't know, get a psychic implant to the machinery or something. I don't know, but it doesn't have a word on it. So I was a bit lost at that level. So I'm trying to read the screen, and I'm realizing that everything on the television is in Italian. It's like, well, as Mischievous Heart said, it was incomprehensible to you anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. So I just found the power button and turned it off and gave up that idea. So that was my foray into television-hood. And I guess, that's probably enough for another decade or so. I'm good. I tried, and then I realized there was just no point in me being there. But everything's in Italian. And she's reading it and translating it, and she laughing at all the right jokes and letting us know what's going on, and really getting into the culture as well. We have eaten so much Italian food these last few months because she's learning Italian, the dialects, the history of words, how you do this or pronounce that, or she's totally dove into it. She's, if you're going to do this, you're just going to do it right. And she's just leaving me in awe that she just decided to learn a language so did that. It's amazing. I don't know. I think it's great. And in rapid time, I cannot believe how fast she has picked up Italian. But it sounds so good. And I'm always the one that's wanted to learn Italian, and I know nothing, okay? So she has shamed me into, I may have to learn that this year. I may have to just do something about that. Because now, of course, I mean, I've always wanted to go to Italy. I've spent most of my life thinking at some point, when I get old enough, that Italy, you know, I just keep picturing myself in front of this little stone cottage, rocking my rocking chair, playing games, looking out over the vineyards. You know, I've got an image, guys, and it'd be 92 in my little rocking chair, drinking Italian wine in the afternoon, watching the grapes grow down the hill. I'm good with this. So I've always had an interest. I mean, for a long time. It's kind of been a plan in the back of my head since I was like 30 or something. It's been a while at any rate. So now that she's learned it, I guess I'm going to have to. I went to the wrong way, didn't I? You? Oh, yeah, I did. Well, we'll go and get her done anyway. Now that I've started, I will simply finish. Excuse me. So as New Year's Eves go, it was very entertaining. I said we were laughing so hard for a while. You know, your face starts to hurt. You just go, oh, this is a fun night. This was good. Very, very good stuff. So today's stream, my stream is going to be early. Quill is cutting his short, and I'm going to start at the end of his. So instead of going basically he would go from 12 to 4, and then I'd be 4 to 6. We're going to kind of scooch it all into 1 this time, and he'll go 12 to 2, and I'm going 3 to 4. And then we've got some plans for the evening that sound like fun. So it's been fun. We've got funny, well, not like funny, just kind of, I'll be honest, kind of sad. I'm sorry, funny that, you know, we've had company here, and between quarantining various people at various times because of things, and then Essentia and I got the booster, and we both got quite ill from it. It's been 2 weeks now, and my arm still hurts, like enough that I almost dropped a glass of water last night because I couldn't carry it from the pain in the arm. It was ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's still quite sore. My immune system is doing what it does sometimes, and it just doesn't know when to stop. It works quite well, but it goes a little overboard and gets carried away, and it doesn't know when to quit. So that's being a problem at the moment for me. So we've had company here, and he's spent most of his vacation sitting in the dining room alone playing computer games, which he could have done and saved him from Scotland and saved himself a plane ticket. So I'm actually feeling kind of a little guilty about that. Like, sure, come for the holidays. We may even talk to you once or twice. I'm feeling a little bad, okay? Just a little bad. But, oh my goodness. So anyway, we're going to try to do something together. I don't know if we're playing games or watching a movie, or I'm sure we'll be eating too much. We've still got so much cheese and meats and sauces and spreads and pâtés, and there's still an entire collection of wines down there that we haven't even opened. We haven't even gotten to because, we haven't actually been doing anything together. I mean, Quill and Rhino have been. They've been playing board games, and they've spent some time together, so that's good. And Rhino's been spending a lot of time with my dog. So it's good that, at least she's got some good manners and knows how to treat a guest. But, oh my goodness, it's pretty bad. I feel guilty. It's actually bothering me. I can sit and laugh because, you gotta, right? But I'm feeling kind of bad. I'm going to try really hard this week to, we were talking about going on a sleigh ride and, we were talking about we have done nothing. We We had one nice meal together the day before I got the job, and the day he got out of quarantine. Like the four of us had a nice meal, and then that was kind of it until last night. I don't know. But it's actually bothering me. So I'm going to make some effort this week to get back to 2 recordings a day. I want to get back into settlement survival. I've gotten a pile of new games over the holidays. Thank you to everybody who has contributed to that. And I'm talking like 10 or 15 of them. I don't even know when I'm going to play all this stuff. But, yeah. This will continue to be Ava's blogging game, I guess, which is about what it is anymore. And I've got, I want to get back to some things that I like. I've got that Scarlet Hollow I'd like to finish, back into The Sims. Oh my goodness, I've got so many things I want to do. I always want to do a lot. My to-do list is always a little off the charts, but and I'm working on the my celebrations for 2022 list. I have been actually giving that some serious thought, not only in terms of what days do I want to celebrate. I don't want to break that up over the year. I want to make sure that every month in my life has got something that is special that I have chosen to celebrate, not just because it's a thing to do, but because it is a conscious decision that I have made that fits my life. And I'm quite excited about it. I think about, well, of course, that celebrating my daughter's birthday. Well, you do that, and it's like, no. I want to do it because I'm actually really grateful that this person is in my life. My daughter is my dearest friend, and I just admire that woman so much, and I really like who she is. She's my daughter, yes, but she's a good friend and someone I count on, and someone whose judgment, I trust, and I ask her questions when I'm trying to feel out what's right or wrong in my life. And having that sort of a friend who just happens to be related to you is pretty epic. It's pretty nice. And I feel that is something worth being grateful for. And so this year, I'm not just celebrating my daughter's birthday because it's my daughter's birthday, but with that conscious thought that this is something I am choosing to celebrate, not just because, that's what people do. So that's good. I do want to have a Bella Day, but maybe I'll just have, I don't know, is it going to be a Bella Day or just a pet day, a day that I am grateful for these wonderful friends I've had in my life, Bella being one of them, my fair lady, Ben, Sushi, Poirot, Jack, Buttons, all these Tanya. I've had these wonderful, wonderful friends in my life, and they've had 4 legs. Some of them have only had 2 because there's been a lot of birds and stuff too, but I'm really grateful for all the happiness they gave me. And I've been thinking about, okay, what would the days be that I choose to celebrate, and what will they include? Now, what will be part of that celebration? Will it be food? It's always going to be food, right? With my family, it's always going to be food. I'm sure there are other ways to celebrate, but I can't imagine what they would be. Will it mean, being outside for a picnic? Will it mean drinking a certain thing? Where I always, I make Kentucky Derby pie for the Kentucky Derby. I do this, so that one will continue. Because an excuse for Kentucky Derby pie is always a good thing. And again, if you have not had Kentucky Derby pie, look it up. Make some. You're welcome. Okay? You're going to be so happy. You watch. It's pretty amazing. But what would a pet day, entail? What would I do? Make a donation to a local pet charity. I like this plan. So that means I'm going to save ahead. I want to know that I need to put money aside so I can make a donation to a pet charity. Will I adopt an elephant in Kenya for a year, and make payments on that? That sounds nice, doesn't it? Those sounds like good ways to celebrate. Well, Earth Day. I think Earth Day is a great thing, but I think I need to pay more attention to it. I used to go out and pick up litter on that day. I have been part of releasing fish to restock rivers and lakes in this area. I've planted thousands of trees on Earth Day in the past, and I think I need to do that sort of thing again. Get up off your butt and off the chair and get out and actually do something. Spend some calories on it. If it's important, then you probably shouldn't mind spending a little energy to get it done. So yeah, I'm thinking things like that. I'm quite excited. I shall choose to make 2022 a year that I'm going to be happy with. No matter what else happens, there will be things that I have decided to do, so they will get done regardless of what else happens. I shall celebrate no matter what. Sounds good to me. So yeah, I've been trying to think of what will that be, the whole food thing, the drink thing, the actions, like what will be part of each of these new holidays in my life. I'm excited. I'm actually quite hyped with this. So anyway, I'm going to shut up, guys, and head out. I am streaming early, so I've got to start getting ready for that. And if you drop in, it's over at a Kiss for Luck /Twitch. Or no, I'm lying. That's wrong. It's twitch.tv /Kiss for Luck. That's what it is. And it's just spelled the same way here with the number 4 in the AKISS number 4 for luck. So drop in and say Happy New Year. It will be not a shorter stream. Yesterday was supposed to be shorter and ended up being overtime. It went even longer than normal because that's what I do. But drop in and say Happy New Year. I would love to see you. And I'd like you to come in and share what your holidays are going to be, because it sounds pretty good. I'm definitely going to have a Patreon's Day. I think I'm going to have 2 of those. I'm going to have 2 Patron Day in my Discord channel, where there'll be a celebration or something special done in there. I've got the 4 events, of course, that in my Minecraft that we already celebrate. Those will continue for certain. Yeah, I think I'm thinking about adding something maybe for my ESO stuff too. Just have a day in there that's something special. Maybe we'll have a special housing day where we have a big contest or something, and I give away $1 million gold to whoever wins or something like that. I'm thinking that might be a thing. It'd be kind of fun. Just blur all the edges of my life and make the holidays all matter. It's all good. Take care, guys. Happy New Year. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you're at least enjoying it and you're planning something lovely for the coming year that will give you a little butterfly of excitement and something happy to look forward to. Take care of yourselves. Choose to be happy whenever you can. And I'll see you again tomorrow in our brand new year. Thank you for your thumbs up, your comments, your kindness, your views, your follows. Just thank you for being in my life. And let's make this new year shiny. Bye-bye.